What's up guys, my name is Ryan, I sing in a band Devil May Cry. I'm going to do a vocal cover of Almost Easy by Avenged Sevenfold, so hope you enjoy it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that cover. I hope I could do it some kind of justice. It's one of my favourite Avenged Sevenfold songs. Avenged Sevenfold are my favourite band, so I'd like to think that I've done a reasonable job on that one, hopefully. You guys can decide. I thought I would do something a little bit different, and not just do like your typical vocal cover and then just leave it. I'm going to try to analyse the song. What we're going to do is I'm going to isolate Shadow's vocals, and then I'm going to isolate my vocals, just line by line, and we'll go through it and we'll see what he's doing and what I had to do differently. Just, you know, the two different approaches to the same song. I thought would be kind of a cool idea, so let's give that a bash. So, I mean, the guy is just an insane fucking singer. Like the grit that he has on his voice is just crazy. The guy's just thrashing out tone. The guy's just a fucking human compressor, man. Like the breath control on this guy is just absolutely fucking nuts. I deliberately picked this song because from start to finish it's just such a difficult song to sing, and therefore one of the funnest. How he keeps that intensity up the entire song, I don't understand. It's just crazy. So we'll isolate that now.
I feel insane every single time I'm asked to compromise, 'cause I'm afraid and stuck in my ways, and that's the way it stays.
It's just constant compression throughout. The tone is so thick. If you compare it to me,
I feel insane every single time I'm asked to compromise, 'cause I'm afraid and stuck in my ways, and that's the way it stays.
so his voice is a little lower than mine naturally. My voice sits a little higher naturally, so obviously there are slight differences in, well, there's huge differences in tone, but in terms of singing this line it doesn't sound too different. He just has a thicker voice. He's coming from a lower place, so for him this is sitting beautifully, but it's, you know, it's his song, so obviously it's gonna, you know, I'm never gonna sing anywhere near as good as he can on his own fucking song.
Insane, I'm not insane. I'm not insane, I'm not insane.
So obviously that's probably one of the harder parts of the song to sing, especially that last note there. Again, like the tone he's getting on that.
Insane, I'm not insane. I'm not insane, I'm not.
To reach up to that higher level and keep the same amount of tone, the same amount of grit, no falter, is like incredible. Like it takes a lot of practice, a lot of technique, a lot of just knowing your voice and knowing how your voice works. The guy's insane. So we'll hear that same part back with me doing the vocals.
Insane, I'm not insane. I'm not insane, I'm not insane.
So when I sing that part,
I'm not insane, I'm not.
I'm kind of having to dig deeper. I'm kind of having to dig lower. Whereas when he sings it,
I'm not insane, I'm not.
he's kind of just walking up steps to it. He's gradually going up. I'm already on a higher level than him, so I'm not insane, I'm not. So yes, I'm going up the same notes, but for me to keep that grit, for me to keep the tone, I'm having to actually dig down a little deeper and press a little bit harder on my diaphragm than what he would be having to do at that point. I'm kind of having to strain to keep up the same intensity on that note. Just vocally we're all different. There's a lot of different keys that suit us differently. Oh, Jesus, what am I even talking about anymore? Continuing on, we come up to the chorus. The chorus is, for me, the hardest part of the song to sing. 100%. It's up there in terms of the highest notes, and it is also, again, very gritty, very intensely sung. Let's hear it, to him do it.
Come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again, it's almost easy.
He does that really well, he's just nailed it. We listen to me.
Come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again, it's almost easy. Shit.
So for me, the reason this sounds so different, again, I'm coming at this with a higher voice. He's coming at it from a slightly lower voice. And when I say that, like, I mean, technically we have the same ranges. Vocal range, I'll tell you right now, is just bullshit, especially in metal music and rock music and stuff. Like, your vocal range, pop music, your vocal range doesn't fucking matter. It's just about sounding good, to be honest. So when I say I have a higher voice, I have a higher speaking voice than this guy does, obviously. M Shadows has a slightly deeper, thicker speaking voice than me, and that's just natural. I'm having to approach the chorus from a more relaxed place, like kind of relaxed, like, fuck, this is hard to explain. For me to achieve the same kind of harshness that he has, the same kind of heat on his voice, for me to produce that kind of sound, I have to synthetically put it in there at this point, because this isn't really anywhere near my vocal flip. or my passaggio. This isn't where my voice breaks, whereas for him, he's getting to that point, or may already be at that point, where he has flipped to his mixed voice. It's just a trick. Honestly, singing like pure gritty sort of like 80s high notes, it's all just a trick. Really, you're trying to just find that point where you can add that grit in.
Shame passes through my heart from the things I've done to you. It's hard to face, but the fact remains that this is nothing. No, I left you bound in time with suicidal memories. Selfish beneath the skin, but deep inside I'm not insane. I'm not in.
Obviously, these vocals, it's the bounced version of what was on the record, so you get all the production in there, so it's not as if I'm isolating his vocals raw the way he actually sang them in the studio. Obviously that's got everything on top of it. For my vocals, by the way, the only effects on my vocals, I've got an EQ on there, a compressor, a de-esser, a slight delay, and I kinda put like a ton of reverb on there to try and sort of match the sound of his vocals on the record, but I don't think it worked too well, to be fair. So I also have my vocals sitting like slightly louder. Also, I'm not a music engineer, I'm just kind of learning how to work these things right now, so the actual mix of this is pretty shocking. Let's hear my vocals.
Shame pulsing through my arms of the things I've done to you. It's hard to face, but the fact remains that this is nothing new. I left you bound in time with suicidal memories. Selfish beneath the skin, but deep inside I'm not insane.
Really, it's just about making sure your breathing is on point, especially when you're compressing this much. For him, when he's singing that, grit probably naturally starts to happen for him, because that might be higher up in his register. So here's where you'll be able to tell the biggest difference between our two voices, is the bridge.
Now that I've lost you, it kills me to say I tried to hold on as you slowly slipped away.
Lots of tone.
I'm losing the fight.
Just a ton
I
of tone.
treated you so wrong. Now let me make it right.
Now again, where that's sitting for him, that is perfect. He knows his voice really well, he knows where those beautiful notes are.
Now that I've lost you, it kills me to say I tried to hold on as you slowly slipped away. I'm losing the fight, treated you so wrong. Now let me make it right.
So for me, I couldn't quite achieve the same grit that he could. And he still manages to pull in so much heat on his voice during this section.
Now that I've lost you, it kills me to say I tried to hold.
The guy just has a naturally great voice and it sounds fantastic, so you know what I mean. But for someone with a voice like mine, which sits a little higher, you just have to approach it differently, you know? I tried singing it like a little bit like what he was doing, but in the end it just didn't sound the best, and you just need to do what sounds the best. And even this is where I could use work, you know what I mean? This is another reason I like doing vocal covers, is because you can pick away at your performance and figure out what works, what doesn't work, what needs work. So
Now that I've lost you, it kills me
a little bit pitchy there.
I'm not insane, I'm not insane. I'm not insane, I'm not insane.
So yeah, that bit, just a little cool bit where they've got tons of vocal effects on it. I think the Rev's voice is in there. It sounds great.
I'm not insane, I'm not insane. I'm not insane, I'm not insane.
Added a little grit at that part. And then we have the final chorus.
Come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again, it's almost easy. Come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again, it's almost easy.
Banging performance from the man himself.
Come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again,
So again, just try to keep that, maintain a certain level of grit on a vocal that is lower than what I'm used to adding grit to. Kind of try to work your way around that and make it sound as good as possible and close to do the original as much of a justice as you can possibly do it. Sing it in a way that's comfortable for you. Don't do anything that's going to hurt your throat. Always warm up before you sing. Keep singing, keep trying to improve. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going to keep doing these covers, dissect the way I sing, and yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was somewhat informative. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. And you know, if you feel like subscribing, then just hit the wee subscribe button. Okay, thanks, bye.
Don't forget to bring a towel.